To briefly go through the design elements of my custom program, which is a game called Cat and Mouse. It's pretty similar to what I put in previously for the design task. So I've just got a main class called Game, which coordinates all the elements and which is run by the main program to make the game run. We have a mouse class, which is used by the player to move about. We have a cat class, which is a parent class, which has some child classes for the various types of cats. I ended up going with a fat cat, skinny cat, and a crazy cat. We've got a class for the door, and you can see in the game we've actually got 3 instances of that. A class for the hose, which has water associated with it. So this has got a boolean where your water can be on or off. The doors also have a boolean where they can be open or shut. Over here you can see I've just got a bitmap for the basket. I've got a list of cheese sprites, so I didn't actually end up making a class for them because it really wasn't necessary, and in fact most of the heavy lifting for these other classes is done by sprites. Now for the door and the hose, anytime they're clicked on, so just by a collision between the mouse point and the bitmap of the layer of the sprite in question, it will change the state. So it will make an open door shut, shut door open. It will make a hose that's off go on, and one that's on let's go off. Also for these, if you press down the spacebar, the water will go on. Release the spacebar, the water will go off. For the doors, if you don't interact with them, they're going to open and shut anyway because they have a timer associated with each of them, and when too much time passes, they will change state. The aim of the game for the mouse is to collect as much cheese as it can and avoid the cats, and as the cheese goes up, the timer for these doors gets shorter for the span when they open and shut, so they get faster and faster. Every time a door opens, a pick a door method is called in the main game, and it will generate randomly either one of these cats or a piece of cheese. If the door closes again while that piece of cheese is there, it's actually removed from the list for the main game method and destroyed, so the mouse has lost the opportunity. When it gets to 5 pieces of cheese, the win for the game is set to true and it goes to the end game. Similarly, when the number of lives goes to 0, all of these will disappear and it will again go to the end game method in game. Once there, the game is just going to check which of those scenarios occurred. There's a banner which is normally hidden, but it has a layer that will show a congratulations message. So if win equals true, that will be shown. If lives are 0, it will show the sorry loser message, and also the mouse just has another mouse loses and a mouse wins layer, and the appropriate one will be displayed as well. If the user hasn't already exited, then at the end it will hold that last scene for 8 seconds and exit out of the program anyhow. Either way, I hope I've covered everything because I think I've run out of time. Thanks, guys.